Hello and welcome back, you lovely faces, to another video here on the channel. Today, as you can tell by the thumbnail and the title, we're going to take a look at a Deadline report where we went over this last week. We also went over this on stream, and a few other people have also done it as well. And what we're talking about is that she filed a 55-page document just last week where she said the $50 million defamation suit in America, in Virginia, should be thrown out of court because of the UK ruling. And that got a lot of people interested because they were like, ooh, why does she want it thrown out? It's not like she won the case in the UK. No, that was NGN and The Sun. They're the ones who won it. But for some unknown reason, she keeps going around thinking, I won in London. I won in London. No, you didn't win in London. It was NGN and The Sun. And obviously, we've seen all the evidence that has come out recently where, she's saying that she pledged to do all this. So why is the letters from the Children's Hospital saying, where's our money? So let's spin this around. So this is Deadline. Johnny Depp's $50 million defamation suit should be tossed out because of UK ruling, AH says. Johnny Depp's recent failure to secure an appeal in the verdict against him in Britain has causing legal ripples on this side of the Atlantic. No, it's not. Flying the flag of international law, AH's lawyers said the Pirates of the Caribbean star's stateside defamation lawsuit should be sent packing. Okay, so this is what they said. Giving full effect to the UK judgment's necessities of finding that statements in the op-ed published in the Washington Post are true, Mr. Depp said, supposedly did all of this. On many occasions, causing her to do this. Yeah, okay. Declares a supplemental plea in bar from AH and Charlson, Bredhoft, Cohen and Brown PC and Woods Rogers PC's attorneys. Read it here. But we've got all that to say. It's a 55-page document. It's a huge document where it literally goes over like 1 or 2 points every single time. Because we actually read these documents. They don't. Therefore, as a matter of law, Depp cannot prevail on any of his claims, and Johnny Depp's complaint against her should be dismissed in its entirety. No. As the more than 2-year-old matter crawls towards its newish April 11th, 2022 trial start date, she has requested a May 28th hearing on her plea filing in front of Judge Penny Azakati, I do apologise if I'm saying that wrong, who was assigned to the case last month by Chief Judge Bruce White because he's retiring. Having proved unsuccessful in the past at getting Depp's suit shuttered, AH is making a bit of a long shot with this new strategy. However, with little to lose, the effort could at least gain her some traction in the US courts. So that's actually not a bad way that they've actually put this out, because they're like, it's not going to do much, because even they're stating there, she's proved unsuccessful in the past, she's got a bit of a long shot here, literally, because they know she did not win in London. It wasn't her who won. The axed Fantastic Beasts actor came up short on March 25th in his hope to be permitted an appeal in this high-profile libel case in the UK with NGN. Following the trial in London last summer, Justice Andrew Nicole decreed on November the 2nd that the article in the Sun newspaper was substantially true. Yeah, but then obviously all the evidence came out afterwards that she didn't do this, she hasn't done that. With all the testimony and evidence presented at that COVID safety protocol enhanced trial and Justice Nicole's decree, AH's team, which is counter-suing for 100 million BTW, by the way. Come on guys, just write it out properly. They're not exactly paying you, to save space. Believes once again that the March 2019 filed Virginia suit should be DOA. Depp cannot relitigate these factual issues, and as a result of their preclusion, he cannot claim that the statements are false, which they are now after the body cam footage, and actionable under Virginia defamation law, so his claims are barred as a matter of law. Depp's primary lawyer, Benjamin Chew of the DC offices of this, did not respond to requests for comment on AH's filing and has not made a response filing for his client. Well, he doesn't have to. Again, if it was something really damaging, then they would come out and say something, 100%. They'd be, no, this is going to happen, we're doing this, anything can come forward, we'll look at it, and we'll see how it goes. Because if it's really bad, they all come out and say something. Apart from AH's one when the body cam footage and she goes, "Oh, I declined to comment." I wonder why she declines the comment. Because they're all lying. In and out of court on various matters the past several years, Johnny Depp sued AH 2 years ago for defamation and $50 million over an op-ed the actress wrote about in the Washington Post, which we read on stream the other day. Johnny Depp alleges the piece cost him a role in Disney's Pirates reboot, though the column never mentions him by name. But it does say 2 years ago I was this, and she was married to him. Unless she's stating that she was actually having an affair, which that person, whatever, she needs to come out and say it, because that would be great in the courts. Imagine that. So, Miss Heard, this has happened. You said in this op-ed that 2 years ago you were this. Does this, is this person who supposedly did all of this to you my client Johnny Depp? No. Who is it then, Miss Heard? I can't say. It's going to be something like that. Well, you have to say, I could see it coming on being like, oh, Elon Musk. Or something like that. And it'd be like, ooh, straight away, it'll be off Johnny onto someone else. That would be absolutely hysterical, to be honest with you. But it'd also be bad because she has dragged him through the dirt because of all of this. But that would change everything then. The initial suit also staked out that it actually was Depp who was the real victim in the couple's short-lived marriage that ended in full public view and a $7 million settlement. AH is not the victim, she is a perpetrator, which she is. Depp's spring 2019 suit said, since the filing, Johnny Depp and his crew have consistently declared that AH has been lying about any this at the actor's hands, as a steady stream of media leaks and footage have sought to establish, and they mostly have. But again, no, some people, they don't like to look at things, and they just read whatever they see on social media. Oh, that's gotta be right. They don't read the documents, they don't look at all the footage, they don't even look at the evidence that has been put out there. Again, if we know we're wrong, we'll come out and say we're wrong, but for some unknown reason, these people don't. So before filing her countersuit, AH has not only tried repeatedly and unsuccessfully to get the case tossed out, but at one point had wanted it moved to another jurisdiction, which didn't work out so well. Johnny Depp, on the other hand, sought to undermine the UK case and AH's credibility by claiming that his ex did not donate all of the $7 million she received in the breakup to the LA's Children's Hospital Foundation and the ACLU, a claim that is true to some extent, according to WME-repped AH's top lawyer. So, with all of that, that states her lawyer, it's literally her lawyer's like, oh, well, it is true, but she's going to pledge. She's pledged. That's what it is. But she did not go out and say any of these things. I pledge to donate this money. She said, I donate it. She went on national TV all over the world and said she's given that much money away. That's exactly what she said in all these articles, in all these interviews, everything. So, then it goes on, she's already responsible for 7 figures in donations to charitable causes. Oh, my light is flashing. Well, I'm a bit blinded looking at that now. And intends to continue to contribute and eventually fulfill her pledge. That's what they said on January the 7th this year. However, she has been delayed in that goal because Mr. Depp filed a lawsuit against her. So, with that there, we've actually seen the timeline. February 2018 is when Johnny Depp paid the final amount of the $7 million to her. In the actual divorce settlement, he was going to give the money each month to these 2 charities. That was stated in a divorce settlement. Johnny would be able to get the contributions back, whether tax-free or whatever. That's what it was meant to be. She signed it. She also signed a non-disclosure agreement, which is all on there to see, obviously not the actual documentation and everything else, but it states in it, this is what she did, she's not going to talk about the marriage, that's what the NDA is for, and everything else will be done through Johnny. He'll give the money to these charities each and every time he was meant to make a payment. After the first payment to the Children's Hospital and to the ACLU, under Johnny's name by the way, not hers, she goes, no, I want the money myself. Okay, that's fair enough, whatever. But then, obviously, you had April 2018 is when The Sun did it. They wrote their article. Then it was December 2018 when she wrote her op-ed. And then it was March 2019, a full 13 months, 1 year and 1 month after Johnny Depp had given her the entire divorce settlement after it was all paid off, then he sued her. So with her lawyers saying, oh, well, Johnny Depp sued her, so she had to pay for this. No, that doesn't fly. Because for some unknown reason, a lot of these people seem to be thinking that now as well. It's like, oh, well, he sued her, so she couldn't have done it. But look at the timeline. They don't, because they know they're wrong. And they don't want to be like, oh my God, people have made this look stupid. So, that went on for that one. So then it goes on. The bitter matter is seen after mention ACLU, Disney, the LAPD and Elon Musk among those drawn into the sticky case with wide-ranging subpoenas on both sides. As of yet, Depp's close confidant and lawyer, Adam Waldman, has not been served, despite repeat attempts by the defendant. Waldman, however, did step away from the active representation in the case late fall. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is what we got by there. That is from Deadline. It's actually a really good little article as well, because they're not taking sides, which is good. And they're actually saying, well, this has happened, It's kind of true, she hasn't actually given the money away, but this is what we got. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see each and every one of you soon. Bye-bye and stay safe.